Day 875, being Christopher Cruz. I still don't need to say that. It's, habit. I've only been saying it for 800 days. So it's like 1 o'clock-ish. And I slept in till like 10:30 or 11. I didn't sleep that great, but I slept a lot. So, and day before yesterday, my roommate, she invited me to go to this event with this guy named Tim Story, which I had heard of like once before maybe, but he's like a big deal life coach. Like he coaches celebrities like Oprah and stuff like that. And he's doing this like event with like a panel of speakers, and she knows him, and he invited her and said she can bring whoever she wants. And so she's bringing one of her friends, and then asked if I wanted to go. And I was like, yeah, I'll check it out. That might actually be a good thing. And then this morning when I woke up, I was just like, it was on my mind, and I knew I had to make a decision. And so I went to the website, and I was just like, and I'm reading, the people there, and I'm like, I feel like these aren't my people, even though he's supposed to be a pastor as well. He's like a life coach, an author, a speaker, a pastor. But I don't know, I was just like, I don't know. And so I'm still half asleep. And so I was like, okay, God, like, I don't want to go to this thing. I feel like I'm going to be uncomfortable around all these people. And then when I thought about it, it's like all these people are going to be super successful in the world standards, not really in the kingdom standards, but in the world standards, like all these people are going to be super successful. And I just immediately felt like insecure, like I don't belong. And then I was like, yeah, but if I go there, my Abba's with me, my Papa's with me, my dad's with me. Like, he's got me. Like, he'll make sure I meet the right people or experience the right thing. Or, maybe he wants me to go there to meet some people and talk to them about purpose coaching or talk about Warriors of God. Or maybe he wants me to go there and maybe they do a speaking thing and I get to speak. Or maybe he wants me to go there and just see, like, this is not my scene. Like, I don't know. I don't really know. But I was just like, I'm not going to go. Today's my day off. I want to relax. It's 6 o'clock tonight. I got to wake up early tomorrow morning for church. Like, just all these reasons. And then I asked myself, if I was being my lion, if I was being confident, courageous, bold, and fun, what would I do? And I was like, of course I'd freaking go. So I went back to the link she sent me, and I clicked register to get one of the spots because it's invite only. And then it said sold out. And I was like, oh, okay, great. Tonight I just get to relax. No big deal. Wasn't meant to be. Like, God didn't want it to be, so I can't even get a ticket if I wanted one. And then I get up and I walk to the bathroom, and my roommate's standing in the kitchen, and she starts talking. She's like, oh, are you going to go to that thing tonight? And I was like, oh, I went to register, but it's like sold out. And she's like, oh, don't worry, I'll just talk to Tim. Like, you can for sure go. Me and my friend were going, and we can go together. And I was like, all right. It's like, all right, God. And so I just have to like totally surrender. It's like triggering insecurity. Like, man, if I was skinnier and if I had a bunch of money and like all this stuff, I would feel comfortable going. And then I was just like thinking about it. And it was just like this like thought that I got of like, Chris, what if you're not meant to fit in with these people, but what if you're meant to lead them? Like, just a totally different mindset. And it's just like, I feel very comfortable in a setting about God or Christians or believers. But when it comes to a setting about the world, it's just, I know it's not my thing. It's not my cup of tea. And I just don't relate to those people anymore, who really are about those things of this world. And so it's just, I have nothing against them. I don't feel very connected to them. And so it's just like, yeah, but God's got plans. Like, you have no idea, but it feels like me taking a big leap. This is like a bold leap because I'm going to be a little outside my comfort zone. But if I'm being confident, courageous, bold, and fun, which is my lion, then I'll go there and shine. And so it's really just like my identity, like who am I going to be when I show up there? And that's what it really comes down to. So yeah, just an interesting little mental battle. And it's like my Abba was like, no, you're going. Doesn't matter what it says online. Doesn't matter if the tickets are sold out. Your roommate's friends with him, and so you're in no matter what. And I'm like, no. Why, Dad? Why? But also, all right, Dad, I know you got me. But it feels like I'm going to have to start going to the next level. But this just shows like how big of an impact my weight has on me with my level of confidence and everything. So yeah, just really interesting. And yeah, so the mind games, the mental battle, the spiritual warfare that happens. And then I thought, like, man, what if I go to this thing tonight and it's just a total miracle, like, and I just meet the perfect people, because I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna wear what I wore to my friend's dad's funeral. So that blue jacket with a black shirt, black pants, and then white shoes, and then my cross. So it's gonna be really obvious that I'm a believer. And so that'll probably be like either something that pulls people in or pushes them away. So, but whatever. But see, this is the amazing thing of having this newfound truth that God is my dad. Like, I know that my dad's going to be there with me, so I don't have to worry about anything. Like, my dad's got me. He's going to be there with me the whole time. He's going to be guiding my steps. He's the light unto my feet. He has already carved the path. He already has a whole plan for what's going to happen tonight. And so all I have to do is surrender to him. And so that allows me to let go of the nervousness, because it's like I'm not responsible really for what happens. Like, if he tells me to do something, I'm responsible for doing it, being obedient. But he's already got this whole thing planned out. So what do I have to worry about? Like, it's all good. It's all good. I don't have to worry about anything. He's got me. He's my dad. So my dad's gonna be there so I can be comfortable. And really just seeing like all these people, whether I can relate to them or not, they're all just children of God. They're all my brothers and sisters. They just might not know it yet, but maybe they will after tonight. So just gonna surrender and be obedient.